Hi Virgo, my name is Audrey Alison. Thank you for joining me for your May 2016 forecast for the month. I cannot believe it is the middle of the year already. Let's start with a thank you for tuning in and subscribing to this channel and for your support on my Facebook page, Audrey Alison Astrology and Tarot, which has been amazing. I'm really blown away by the response to the page. And if you're not already subscribed to the Facebook page or liking the Facebook page, you might want to consider that. It's where I announce a lot of my call-in radio shows and when those will be. I'm having another return to Goddess Alive Radio this May. I will have more details on an exact date for you on my Facebook page, Audrey Alison Astrology and Tarot, as well as my website, audreyallison.com. All right, Virgo, let's get to an aspect first. This overlaying aspect is occurring as a grand Earth trine, and I love this for you because you're an Earth sign, but you also have Jupiter with you, and he'll be there through September 10th. He is retrograde now in your sign, as well as Mercury and as well as Pluto. And Mercury is stationed in Taurus, Pluto is in Capricorn, and Jupiter is in Virgo. All three retrograde, all three in Earth, hence the Earth trine. And this is connecting your first house of self and body with the fifth house of children and the ninth house of education. Or it could apply with long-distance travel and creative possibilities. However, I have to say for Virgos, in May, it's not the time for you to take trips. I know that you have a new moon in your ninth house this month, which I'll get to actually right now, okay? So on the 6th of May, you have the new moon at 16 degrees of Taurus in the ninth house of long-distance travel, which would be amazing if Mercury were not retrograde in general. But Mercury is retrograde for you if you are a Virgo ascendant, especially in your ninth house of foreign travel. Absolutely not a time that I would travel long distance, just because it's too frustrating and there's a lot of delay and technical difficulties. And with Mercury retrograding in the house of far travel, you can expect the delay with that. And it's just not as pleasant of an experience because you are governed by Mercury. So you have a triple whammy here. You have your ruling planet retrograde in a sector about travel, but your new moon is in travel. So you're going to want to book the trip, but maybe I would wait to travel until after the 22nd of May. Or the 7th of June, if you could wait even longer until Mercury clears his shadow, which is the degree in which he retrograded. Okay, so new moon in on the 6th at 16 degrees of Taurus could see you undertaking certification or studying courses for master's degrees or things of a higher than just third house study with schooling. This is about, PhDs and your second degree, things like that. But it could also see a new political stance, the ninth house of politics, and there's so much weird chaos energy going on right now politically. So you might be taking a new stance in the ninth house with this new moon, and it might not be about the travel part of it at all. It could be a new belief system, a new political stance, a new property is also applying. On the 9th, Jupiter goes direct in Virgo at 13 degrees. So he's been retrograde in your sign. Now you can have him working at his best to bring expansion in through September 10th. Watch the expansion of the physical self, though, because when Jupiter's in the first house, he does expand the body. So if you're watching this as a Virgo ascendant in particular, watch the diet and the physical self. It's almost impossible not to gain a few pounds when Jupiter's in the first. If you're a Virgo sun, this could apply to you as well with the weight gain, but please watch your ascendant sign for more accurate transit information. But the upside to Jupiter direct in the first house is everything, because this is a 12-year cycle. You know, Jupiter will not visit you in this sector for 12 years. So there's an elevation when Jupiter reaches the first. There is an expansion, a growth, an abundance that taking shape, which is very positive for the self. On the 20th of May, the sun enters Gemini through June 20th, and this is the 10th house of career. Oh, I love this. Okay, so for Virgos that are looking for promotion in your work, if you're going for the title change from VP to P, from executive director to whatever, there's expansion, there's promotion, there is recognition in the career sector, because the sun is the life force himself, and in a sector that is all about recognition and status. Love it. Consecutively on the 21st, the full moon, 1 degree of Sagittarius, another mutable sign. There's an awareness in your 4th house of home, your 4th house of mother, the 4th house of the environment. Something needs to be seen in your home. Something is noticed in the home that's not maybe settling well with you, that could be addressed around the time of the full moon. And even better, when Mercury goes direct the next day on the 22nd to express this, because you want your ruling planet direct in the communication realm of trying to describe what it is you're feeling. You want to be heard and you want to be understood. That's something Virgos require strongly, because of your overly analytical selves, and because you're ruled by the planet of details, Mercury. You need to be heard and fully understood, and gathering every bit of information. So you'll have all the information you need around the 22nd of May. On the 24th, Venus enters Gemini. Love it. Venus conjunct the sun in Gemini in the 10th house of career through the 17th of June. This is promotion. This is expansion for those of you who are working. Something about your title, I feel, is changing. And what did I say earlier? Oh, VP. Yeah, the suffix or prefix to the title of your name could be changing somehow, through work or through your relationship. Also on the 27th, Mars is retrograding even deeper, because he's already retrograde. In fact, we have so many retrograde planets, it's bonkers. Saturn, Mars, Pluto, Mercury, Jupiter at the top of the month. But Mercury goes deeper into Scorpio, retrograding through the 30th of June. Let me get to your cards, though. I'm using my Alchemical deck by Robert M. Place, my Steadfast deck. And I've shuffled the entire reading. I just wanted to also say that if you'd like to book with me, I'm at audreyalison.com. You can select your desired reading length there. Via the PayPal button, I only respond to my emails in the order in which I receive your commitment and your payment. It's due to the enormity of people I read for prior to advertising on YouTube, which is about 2.5 years now. I have been a reader for 20 years here in LA, so I have a very large clientele, celebrity and otherwise, in addition to the YouTube clientele that I've garnered for the last 2.5 years. It's been spectacular, and this is my sole profession. So give me at least 48 hours to reply to an email, and I will, because I'm diligent like that. So if you want to book with me, please be patient. I will get back with you, and we can set something up. Let's get to your tarot taster for the month of May to see what kind of guidance the cards can bring for Virgo. The Lady of Staves, the Lady of Fire. Not quite the queen, but she loves action. She loves the new, the newness, the new moon. Interesting. Let's see what else comes up. She could be a fire sign female, younger in your life, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. The Death card is about transition. It's change. It's the inevitable. It's about regeneration. Could also be about the 8th house of intimacy and sex and loss. So let's see what else comes up before I make any assessment. Strength. This is the sign of Leo in the Tarot, but it also represents the time frame of July 21 through, or July 22 through August 23. Strength is vitality. It is what it is. It's strength. It's gaining a sense of power and control and getting stronger health-wise, which is beautiful with Jupiter direct with you now. And the 3 of Cups, support, generosity, friendship, connection, the 11th house of clubs, groups, and organizations. How does this apply? So, for some of you, these relationships are getting stronger, your connections. You know, what I want to say is that Mercury tends to bring in, when retrograde, connections from the past. And this Death card reminds me of bringing in something from the past when it comes to these people, this social group. Maybe you're feeling stronger about that group and you're taking action upon getting back involved or signing up, becoming a member again. Maybe it's not dead anymore. You're bringing life back to, you're bringing newness and life back to this situation, however this applies for you. The 3 of Cups, a group, what once supported you. Beautiful card. This is so powerful with your connections that you might be the catalyst behind it. Virgo, you might be the one who takes control. The Lady of Fire might represent not a person itself, but the action inside of you that is required. I hope this was helpful, and if it doesn't resonate with you, please watch your ascendant sign. I'm wishing you a beautiful, sweet May, and remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.